What's up, everybody? You know, I've been trying to find some time to do this video, but you know, since I've been working so hard. Today I did 3 loads. Yes, 3 loads. So I just don't have time for a whole bunch of crap. And so, you know, I figured, hey, on my way home here, I'll do it. So 6 months I've been at Hub Group. Woo! Made it 6 months. Woo! All right. A lot of people are like, you ain't gonna last no 6 months. Well, I made it 6 months. Okay. You ain't gonna make it a year. Well, we'll see. We got 6 months to go. Okay. Here's the thing. I am perfectly happy here at Hub Group. Okay. Perfectly happy. You know, some of the last Hub Group videos I've made were just talking about this mileage, you know, where we're going, you know, from hourly to mileage. Close those. And it's like a lot of drivers are actually not doing all that well. And I don't know why, other than the fact that they're just loafing. Because I've got the same work ethic that I've had when we were on hourly. And I'm making more money, the same to more money as I was when I was on hourly. So I don't understand the reason why, unless they're around talking. I used to see drivers all the time when they go clock in, and then they just go huddle up in these little old cliques or whatever and start talking. That's changed. No, all of a sudden, well, I actually got to work now. Well, yeah, but I've been working. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind talking, right? I don't mind. I'm a talker. I'm Augustus McCrae, okay? But I'm also Woodrow Call when it comes to going to work. It's time to work, it's time to work. Ain't no time to friggin', you know, sit around and talk, okay? I mean, you got times and places for that. But I've got goals here, man. I've got some goals. And my first goal is kind of already achieved. Now I'm on to my second goal. Then I'll have another goal after that. You can make some good money over here at Hub Group, over here at the Cleburne Walmart dedicated. You can. You just have to be dedicated. That's what it's called, is Walmart dedicated. Yeah, it's a dedicated customer, but you as a driver need to be dedicated towards that customer. Okay? You just got to be. You're going to have good days and bad days. You know, I've had good days and bad days. Last week I had one horrible day. Okay? I mean, it just was. I mean, I made semi-decent money on that day, but it was just like every single store, it was just I was held up for some reason or the other, and it was aggravating, but I made through it. I pushed through it, and the next day I was rewarded. Okay, so, and you'll have that. Those up and down days, they come and go, but the problem, or the thing is that people need to realize is that you have to be patient. Okay, you just have to be patient. And this is a place, if you're going to make some money, you need to be a runner. You can't be someone who's just going to, you know, take their time at doing stuff. You can take your time, you know, so be safe, obviously. But what I'm saying is keep that left door shut. Don't sit there and say, well, I'm going to go get me something to eat. That's what I mean. Being a runner doesn't mean getting out there and, you know, being unsafe out there on the road. It means keeping that left door shut. Pack your lunch, pack your drinks, okay? When you're at a Walmart, don't waste an hour at the store shopping, okay? Unless you're at the Walmart across the street from the Cowboy Stadium. I'll admit, I've gotten a few products, Dallas Cowboy products from there. I'll spend an hour there, you know, 15 minutes, I'm gonna go grab me a few things, you know, maybe a shirt, maybe a coffee mug or whatever, and then I'm gone. I do that every time. I'm serious. There's a Walmart across the street from Cowboy Stadium, just decked out full of Cowboys memorabilia, you know, not just a couple of shirts. I mean, Texas Rangers and Dallas Cowboys stuff right there. It's right there in Arlington. It's crazy. But anyway, but like I said, this is a fun job too. Don't want to sit there and say, well, I'm not having fun. This is fun for me. I mean, for real, like, I don't have the stresses that I do out there on the road. Like the other night was one of my nights off. Me and my wife, we went stargazing, for crying out loud. Like before, like I was too stressed to even do that on my time off. Okay? We went friggin' stargazing like a couple friggin', like we were when we were first dating. Okay? When we were 20 years old. We were doing that. Here we are, 40, blah, blah, blah. That's where we're, what we're doing. So, I mean, I really enjoy this. I do. I enjoy the job. I enjoy the people who I work with. I enjoy the stores. Not all stores are my favorite. I'm going to be 100% honest on that. I think a lot of them kind of recognize that, and they kind of are trying to change their ways. At least I hope. But, but you'll get that. You'll get that. That's been the same thing at every dedicated that I've been on. Not every store that you go to is going to be 100% perfect. You'll have some issues, but you got to be patient. That's a number one thing, is be patient. Put a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? Don't wish for a better day. Okay, be glad and use the one you're in. That's really all that matters in life, not just in work, but at life. And if you kind of get that mentality, I think you'll be happy. You want to be successful, be happy. And that's the main thing. It's to live life happily, So anyways, no, man, I'm just having such a good time. Like I said, today was 3 loads. I started off with a short load, and I was like, I was kind of excited, because I thought my second load was going to be long, but there were actually 2, Metro mess loads. So I had 3 Metro mess loads today, and I ran, and I worked hard. I made it work, and it's rewarding because the people at work notice that. I mean, people who I work with notice how hard I'm pushing, how good I'm doing, and if I have a bad day like I did last week, I do it with a smile on my face, even though I don't want to have a smile on my face. But if you got any questions, man, shout, friggin' email me or something like that, or leave a comment or whatever. I'll be glad to talk about pay structure if you're looking at coming over here. I do know we've had some drivers quit because, well, they just don't have the work ethic. They just don't. And you've got to have a work ethic here. It's a freaking, build your routine up. Okay? Build your routine up. You don't sit there and, expect that, things are just going to go your way. I just freaking run hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It comes natural to me. It just does. I don't care to go to a truck stop. I don't go to truck stops. I don't go to a restaurant, go eat. I mean, like I said, I bring my lunch, and I get in my rhythm. I get in my routine, and I go. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult if you try, and work at it. And it's just natural for me. It's just natural for me to do this. It's easy. It's not hard. I wish there was words that could describe how easy it is. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I don't know. If you can't do this, then there's something wrong with your work ethic, because that's what it takes to do well here. Okay? And you get to be home every day. Jeez. So if you live in the Fort Worth area, and I've heard that I know they've got out there in the southeast, they have another Walmart dedicated out there. I've seen one of the drivers, one of my last loads, or the last load I did while I was over the road. I talked to a Hub Group driver out of there. I was delivering to a Sam's store, and I told him, I was like, I'm fixing to come work with you guys, and he was telling me the ins and outs, and I had questions and all that kind of stuff. And that driver, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you remember me. I was driving a black Peterbilt at a Sam's, and you came up and talked to me, and I had some questions for you, and it was ironic that we talked there. But your questions helped me ease into this job a lot easier. Your answers, I should say. But I heard, and there's rumor that they have other accounts that are opening. I don't know the 411. I'm not in the end. I'm not here as a YouTuber. Okay, they didn't hire me as a YouTuber. They hired me as a driver. I'm doing this to tell you guys what I've told you guys for the last 10 years on here. This is what I do for a living. Okay, I've had my good jobs. I've had my bad jobs. This is a good job. Okay, I'm past the honeymoon stage, but I just wanted to let you guys know this. This is a 6 month update. I'll come at you again in another 6 months. I won't do another, 9 month or whatever. But I will continue to do hub group videos. If you have any questions or anything like that, just give me a holler. I'll be more than happy to talk to you about our pay structure, the benefits, what type of work it is, what's expected from you, and things of that nature. Because the recruiter here, for me, and I think he does all the recruiting for this account, he does a pretty good job at it. He's a driver. He was here to set up the account and all that kind of stuff. So he did a pretty good job to explaining to me a lot of things. So if you ask him if it's the same one, I'm not going to mention his name. If it's the same one, you shouldn't have any issues. But if you have any more issues, like someone who's hands-on, like right now, of what's going on, just give me a shout. I'll be more than happy to help all you guys out. Anyways, talk to you guys later. 73.